All right, here we are. It's the fourth week of February in the middle of winter, but it's a warm day. Uh, Unusual, but it's inviting to come out in the garden. You see that the sun hits the far side of the garden. The near side is in shadow, which means things on the near side take longer, the soil takes longer to warm up, growth is later to start, but things are happening where the sun is. And if we come over and we see the snowdrops, excuse me, are coming up, and I have the evergreen to add acid to the soil, because evergreens are acidic, and I put them there for the azalea because azaleas like acidic. And while I'm here looking at the garden and checking out everything, I see there's a bulb here that is out of the soil, and it's probably came out because of a squirrel digging for nuts or planting nuts. So I'm gonna pop that back in there. They go in about the same depth as the diameter of the bowl. And of course that's someone who feeds the squirrels peanuts, which don't survive the winter, and the nut disintegrates. The squirrels come back to dig up, and from here you can see the holes in the garden there, in the garden bed, where the squirrels are digging to find their peanuts to no avail, as there's the nut has gone. Now, since I'm not going to do a thorough cleaning. What I'm going to do is take out some of this unsightly stuff, so the garden looks better. We don't need this stuff in here. Let the roots rot and do a little cleaning at a time. Okay, and of course now in the spring we see there are some more of these minor bulbs coming out here. This looks like an onion. And I have, see, my mica, but there's a bulb there, so I'll uncover it. And I can step carefully because I can see, and I can prune this dead stuff out of here so it's not as unsightly, because if you do a little pruning at a time, it's not work, and it's clean up slowly over the next couple of months. I see another bulb here and over here that has been pulled out of the garden. Don't ask me what it is. Looks like some type of allium maybe. But we'll know in the spring. This looks like a good spot because I don't see anything coming up, and we'll replant it. This one over here. Replant it because the bulbs are hardy and they don't mind the cold. It was down in the teens, but a clump here coming up with a little red. These look like it could be tulips. They've been in there a number of years and they formed a little clump. Of course, another snowdrop. Galanthus nivalis. And then this is a boxwood. Stays green all winter. And another clump of bulbs coming up, another snowdrop. And so little by little, things will be growing. Now, this looks unsightly, this clump of dead leaves, but that's an epimedium, and it looks like that over the winter, but in the spring, all new growth will come out of that. And the dead leaves will deteriorate and add compost to the garden itself. And over here, this stick is a tree peony, and you can see the bud at the top. There's a side bud on here where the new growth is ready. And we'll monitor that. It's a Chinese tree peony. And then over here, this lime green is a heuchera. And there's several in here. They really look bad. But again, we won't do anything until the weather, another month or 6 weeks, actually. And I can put some water in the bird bath because the birds could come and drink, or they could come and take a bath. And we'll see if that happens. These green leaves, they're evergreen. This is Arum metallicum, and this is the new growth here. And this is old. I will cut these out, the old ugly ones. But this whole clump will all just come up in the spring. So I leave a lot of it to deteriorate and go back into the garden as compost. And that's about it.